For your love.
Hey guys, you join me here on Snow86 and we are back on Farming Simulator with our series on Dunalka. So as you may notice, we are driving something that's not blue and it's not big and red, but it is yellow and it is fast. So new to us guys, we have a JCB Fast Track. So it came up in the sale in late January and we just couldn't refuse it. I do need a four-wheel drive tractor that was a little bit more powerful than the T-Dub we had, and it'll also enable us hopefully just to get a bit more productivity done around the farm. So with that we were also keeping an eye on other implements, and we have managed to pick up a stone picker. Now this is brand new, unused stone picker. Well, it's not unused anymore, as you can see it's fairly dirty, and we are picking stones like there is no tomorrow. So it was our solution, unfortunately, with the ploughing, something I never thought of, that we were going to end up running into that issue, and we did. So just trying to get our GPS set up again. But so we have a fast track, we have a little stone picker here on the back, which is all nice and thing. One thing we haven't managed to pick up yet is a mower, so we're still on the lookout for that, guys. But things are moving along here quite nicely now on the farm. As comfortable as this is, I don't think the T-Dub would have been a sweet ride for this, because we are getting shaken to absolute bits here, guys. So the ploughing has left it a bit rough, but the idea of this stone picker is acts as a bit of a cultivator, and because you can see the tines there are just digging up the ground and raking the stones to the center, we're kind of breaking up the sods from ploughing. So hopefully we'll have a nice seabed after this. Now the field we're working in will be going into soybeans, so there isn't much pressure on us at the moment, but we said we'd get this one done close to the yard as a test for this new machine. But what we must get done before either today or tomorrow is we need to plant oats over here. And the idea for that is, one, we'll use the oats to sell for cash crop, and two, we need straw for the animals that we will be looking at, that hopefully we'll be buying, guys, towards the end of the summer / autumn. But we have the infrastructure in place now. We're just missing a few bits of equipment, and we're also missing the animals and feed, so we need to get that kind of addressed pretty quickly. So that's why we're way off track there. So that's why we're here, guys, and we're just getting this one done. As I say, we're just breaking in the tractor to us, the stone picker. But after this we will be switching pretty quickly over to oats. If I bring up my little map on my tablet, we'll see that so field 35, 34 will be going to soybeans, and field 82 will also be going to soybeans, guys. And they're the two fields that we ploughed. So we'll have stones to pick over on 82 as well. But we won't be doing that today. The main focus here will be finishing this field, and field 47 then we'll be getting that prepping this. Well, we don't have to do much over there actually. I think it's mainly just get the seed in the ground, and then we can care for it after that. Field 36 is then canola, so that is growing away nicely. So that is where we stand at the moment, guys. All in all, we've managed to do quite well on the sales. So as I say, this is just the farm kind of moving into the 21st century. We're kind of getting away from the old small gear that we had, which was fine, nothing wrong with it, but like, it used to take us nearly 2 days, 2.5 days to harvest that one big field. Whether or not we can knock it out in a day, so that's just productivity going up through the roof, which is what we need. And to be fair, some of these fields have never been ploughed, so hence some of the stones are quite aggressive. Not sure what's catching us there, but we'll get going again. So we're just going to keep tipping away here. We've done a good few loads already. I think this is our 5th load, I think, if we fill it. So we need to figure out what we're going to do with all this stone. At the moment we're just tipping it in the yard. So we'll make a pile there, and the same for field 82. We'll probably tip it in the entrance to the field somewhere handy, and we might shoot over and collect it then someday when we've less on. But for now, guys, probably the best scenario is just to tip it close to the field somewhere. But yeah, so that's the upgrades. I'm sure there's probably a few other things that I've neglected to think of now, as it was a busy winter for us with equipment. I think we upgraded our trailer as well. Now that we have the fast track, we went for a slightly bigger trailer, so hopefully harvest becomes a little bit easier for us. And even now that we have the fast track, we might be able to even start selling our own crops instead of contracting it out. So that will save us a little bit of money as well going into this year. So we'll just see. It's lots of small little improvements like that hopefully will see us towards the end of this season, which will be our 2nd full season in charge of the farm. Just see, can we really ramp up the production and maybe pick up a bit more land. We'll have to see what's coming. We'll keep an eye on the auctions and see what they're all doing, but yeah, as I say, we balked on field 14 last year. It was $1 million it went for in the end, so we decided to pump that money instead into our existing project, which was the cattle and upgrading some of our equipment. So I think that's probably better spent there, guys. So we're going to crack on with this. We have a couple more passes left in this field to finish it off, guys, and then I think we will break out the T-dub and get the seeder hooked up, and we'll be seeding in a bit. And we are back, guys. So we're late in the afternoon now. It's approaching 2:30, and we are just cracking on here now with the seeding of our oats. So this will be an important crop for us this year, as we will look to get the straw. Hopefully we can get enough. I think we should get enough straw that we should be able to tend to the cattle. And you can see we're just direct seeding in. We did not plough this ground as we needed it for the oats. So hopefully the way we'll be able to work our crop rotation is every time we'll be going to soybeans, we will probably look into plant, or we'll look to plough before we plant the soybeans, as the soybeans are planted later in the season, which takes the pressure off us. They have the ground ready, and if we're a bit more productive in our winter this year around, which we should be now, we will aim to have most of the soil prep done. And so hopefully when we get to ploughing, we'll plough maybe late winter, leave it sit for the winter, come back early spring, and we'll just be a case of get the stones up, create our seed bed, and we should be ready then to rock and roll with soybeans. So that's the plan for now anyway. Hopefully we can stick to it. And T-Dub is just doing a nice job here. And it's nice that we still get to use it, even though we did buy the newer gear for seeding the oats. Definitely anyway, this will be a nice one. Now if a bigger seeder came along later down the line, we might again jump on that opportunity, as it would enable us again to increase our productivity, which is what it's all about. If we're going to go if we're really looking to purchase the land and stuff, no, we can do it with this, but it will just take us a lot longer. So hopefully, what I'm hoping is that we can get all this done. We can then disappear maybe tomorrow over to field 82, look at finishing the seed, getting the ground ready there with the seedbed and the stone picking, and all going well then, guys, hopefully at that stage we'll have either come across something second-hand mower-wise, or we'll probably end up purchasing something from the dealership. They did have a nice set of butterfly mowers over there, and the fact we're coming into kind of March time now means that We might just end up having to bite the bullet there and pick up a set of butterfly mowers. So if we do manage to do that, obviously the fast track will again be used for most of the mowing work, depending on what we do with making hay or silage bales. Again, the T-dub would get a run out, so it'll still be used, but I don't think we'll be racking up anything like the hours we have racked up already on it, which is probably good for the tractor, really, to be fair. Despite the fact we're buying used equipment, the T-dub is still the highest hour tractor on the farm, so take from that what you will. But it is doing a wonderful job here for us seeding at the moment. And we just need to keep knocking out acres. So hopefully we can keep that kind of process going, and if we can, we'll be laughing, guys. Now with the animals will also come a few other bits of equipment that we'll have to get, but I think the grass equipment is probably taking priority, unless again something comes up. We will need a feed wagon at some stage, and again that may be where the T-dub ends up retiring to. We'll have to see. But for now we're going to keep it as a tillage equipment tractor, and we'll see how we're going. But eventually, as I say, it might, just because again it's lacking a little bit of top speed and a few other small issues, so yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. We are not making that turn, so we'll have probably 2 headland passes to do afterwards just to catch everything. That's okay. And what's nice about our new JCB as well, it does come with crab steering, or not crab steering, but 4-wheel steering. So if we get into the field and things are getting tight, we can always enable that, and that should see us through a good chunk of tight spots as well, guys. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I'm looking forward to getting a couple of hours under the belt using it. So far it's stood up well to the hardships of the hills and stuff around the farmyard. So, and it should make roading to fields a lot better as well, considering we have 65k I think speed in it, so that will make a big difference as well. Instead of being stuck doing, I think it's 30 odd in this, we should be up nearly twice the speed actually, in fact. So that's going to be good. That can only be good. So guys, we're going to keep pressing on here. We're about maybe halfway in the field, I would estimate. I'll bring up my little mini map, and yeah, we're closing in halfway, but these runs are getting longer and longer as we go up the field. So we will probably let you guys go here, and we will keep going with the seeding. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. So I'll see you in a second, and we'll be back here once we're finished up the field, and we'll see where we're falling for this year on the farm. So we've just folded up, guys, and we are going to head back for the yard now, so that should conclude it. It's approaching kind of 4:30, well, it's gone just 4 o'clock I should really say. So we're just going to throw it into high box. So yeah, we're going to get back to the farm, guys, and that should see us out of today's work. Now there will be more work to be done in this field. We have got to get down a bit of pre-emergence and a bit of herbicide, and we've got to get down some liquid gold as well, so our crop grows to its best capacity. But for now, guys, I think we'll call it here for the day. Plenty of field work done and plenty more to come. So as always, guys, I've been Snowman86, this has been Dunalka, and thanks very much for watching, guys. And if you do like what you're watching and you want to see more of the series, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a big old like or a comment. Much is appreciated as always, and until next time, guys, we'll see you all again. Take care.